much.
A family-run Italian pastry shop in New York City that's been in business since 1894, coping in today's environment. Delicious, and you don't want to miss it on Fox Business. Veniero's is a family-owned and operated Italian pastry shop in the East Village of Manhattan, New York City. Despite an ever-changing marketplace landscape and rising food prices, 114 years after opening, Veniero's is still going strong. And joining us now is a family member, Robert Zerilli. He's Vice President of A. Veniero Incorporated. So good of you to be here and bring some tasty treats.
Thanks for having me.
I want to get to the history of the business, but first, how are you coping as a business with the rising food prices? Are you able to pass along all of your costs to your customers?
Yeah, we do it sporadically. I mean, we don't go crazy. We try to, our customers come first. And the product, of course, is got to be fresh. So you got to stick to the true ingredients. You can't cut corners. The customer's going to know it immediately.
How much have you been raising prices? Have you, or how many times in, say, the past year?
We've been selective, again, just a very few times, 5%, a little bit on certain items, but that's it.
So really. Your margin's getting squeezed?
Margin's squeezed, yeah. It's not because everything else is higher, and we're trying to go slower and just really hold back and bite the bullet.
Well, speaking of biting the bullet, how in the heck, people living here in New York City for about 14 years, the entire landscape of family-owned or small businesses has changed. They've just fallen by the wayside. How have you managed to stay in business, and why not sell out?
That's a good question. Basically, they're getting squeezed out because the rents went up about 28% the last year in the commercial rent. Mm-hmm. And we basically own our building, but we rent partially next door where we produce. So we're just saying goodbye to that, and we're going to set up shop in our business right above my bakery. And we're doing it as we speak, a new construction project. And it's going to be so I could stay there another 50 years, hopefully.
So you were lucky that you owned,
yes,
and that
exactly.
if
not, we would probably be the way of like another deli around the corner from us who had to relocate.
Tell me, what is your price, though, to walk away from this? If somebody walked in the door and said, I will write you a check today?
I wouldn't take it. I wouldn't. I've been there all my life. This is all I know. Where am I going to go? I mean, I love what I do. And my dad always says, you got to love what you do. If you don't love it, then you shouldn't be in the business. But he loved it, and I love it. I've been doing it since 1981. And I just hope my son will love it one day. He's 19.
So
we don't know where he's going.
You want to pass it on to your
son? You have to. It's just one of those things. It's a generational business. It's people expect it. I've had people come to me. You've made my grandmother's wedding cake. You've made my great grandmother's wedding cake. It's just amazing.
10 million.
Your
10
most
million? I don't care. No.
20 million.
No.
Your most popular product. Your most popular
Cannolis.
Product. Cannoli.
Of course.
Leave the gun.
Take the
cannolis. I had to throw that in there.
My favorite line.
Robert Zerilli, it is great to see you.
Thank you very much.
It is going to be an all-out war right now over these pastries,
yes.
but please come back soon. We got to go down there.
Great. 30 million. Okay.
No way.
Let's go to Sherilyn Todd.